How's it going, guys? Jimmy the cameraman here. We've just finished putting a motor in a build that we had originally done 2 years prior. Back then it actually made a fair amount of power and we were all pretty surprised. It was one of the more powerful cars that we've ever had in the dyno. After re-dynoing with the new motor, it was still very impressive. It put down a lot of power. But it got me thinking about all the other cars we've had on the dyno since, and how much power we've made since then. So I've decided to compile the top 6 most powerful cars we've had on the dyno. Now keep in mind the setups on these cars vary quite a bit, from 6-speed manuals to 8-speed automatics to power glides. You know, a power glide, for example, has no ability to lock the torque converter for a 1-to-1 ratio. At least these ones specifically don't. And they can read up to 200 horsepower less than a manual trans on this dyno as a result of that. So there's quite a few other factors that come into play with dyno numbers, and you know, even though there's a pretty significant variance between all these cars on the graph, they're actually pretty close in terms of power. So in no particular order, I'm just showing all of the cars, our most powerful cars that we've ever had on our dyno. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you do, be sure to like and comment, and as always, we appreciate your support. Thanks, guys.
How's it going? Yeah. About the fire or what?
Yeah.
How's this one gonna do?
Tips.
Good sound. Running.
Hey. I was telling Devlin about it. I'm like, you know, this is the car that made me go auto, right? He's like, really? And I go, yeah, I went for a ride. We half throttled and went, this, right. I'm going auto.
That's right. That's right. I remember that. Because you had the faceplated trans on order.
No, I didn't order it yet.
Oh, okay.
But I was like,
yeah,
I was ready to.
It was there, yeah. And then you were like, power glide. And if an 8-speed makes you feel that way, power glide is. Is she going? Oh, Oh, she's going. Nope. Nope. What the f? This was this car? Oh, boy!
Cubic inches are coming through.
Dude, this would have been.
It's gonna be a T85 car or an Ignite car?
That's on
We're on me, I thought.
No, we're on pump gas.
Yeah, that's
This
pump
90
gas, dog. I gave it the sauce, you know?
This is the 91.
Alright, Nick. We're gonna try that.
Okay.
Because it feels tight now, like real tight.
Let me try it.
That's pretty funny. I think would have made if it didn't do that bullshit up top, it would have made the same on fucking map.
Yeah, I felt it break up a little bit again, but I can't tell where it's coming.
I didn't hear it that time.
You could see it though. Car went like, it did like a weird thing like right up top, but you can't hear it. It's
If
weird.
it still does it, we'll put a all new fresh set of wires on it.
It's the wires. These are the ones he had before.
That's fine.
That feels like it.
The last 710. It's like right here. The very last 710. That shit went 8.9.
Oh, I mean, let me compare it to the other one. I think they were both damn near 29.
Oh, okay.
Let me pick a point to compare it against. But
29 on a big fucking motor. All time for this car to scare the f out of me again.
Maybe that's why I was so scared, because it was just such a runner. What's up?
there's the hood's open.
Oh, I'll close it for you.
Can you close the hood for me?
So Nick, back on here with this one.
I am. Now we gotta check engine light. I don't know what that is.
That's good. Well, you better check the engine then.
Yeah, let me. I don't know what that is now.
Just to recap, this car, put it on, another shop claim. It was built by another shop. The shop claimed it made like 1100, something like that.
Yes.
We put it on our dyno, made 9 something.
Yeah.
And then we found out, we dug a little bit deeper. We changed to our air to water, dug a little bit deeper into the tune, and figured out it has port injection, but the port injection was never actually tuned at all.
It looked like if the port injection was running, it was such a small amount of fuel that it was almost inconsequential to the final air-fuel ratio.
That's crazy.
Because there was no clear roll-off in the MAF or anything else where you would normally make your transition to port.
Right.
And yeah, it wasn't
Interesting.
Yeah, it didn't look like it was hardly being used. So
Yeah, well, I guess we'll see what happens now.
hammer down on that dismatch right there. Although I don't know if it's going to do much because. Oh yeah.
How we feeling on this one?
This one is done.
Done?
Yeah, done for it.
I think with this car, because it's a half-mile car, it's just just we gotta cut it back. You know, like.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's up in Colorado too, so we got to try and account for a little bit of a boost loss there.
I think it's still got to be making 1100 wheel like in Colorado.
Yeah.
You know.
I think the biggest problem is the transmission.
Yes.
That's the weak spot, you know.
Is it a built trans?
I don't think so.
Even if it was.
I mean, even if it was,
yeah.
it's a 809.
Yeah.
So they work great for what their intended purpose is.
Yeah. Yeah. Joe, Nick said he's gonna butt one. How you? Are your butt ready to get?
You read that too.
5.
You only took that to like 7,000.
He's not gonna show us what his car really makes.
See what it's doing. Make sure the belt's staying on. You know.
You know, let me know what it actually makes. Give it beans. Let me see what it does.
I'm at 14 degrees of timing right now. You can look at my data log.
I believe you on that.
Is it data or
data? You
data?
at the track, you're gonna be up at like 22, 23.
Maybe.
26.
Dirtbag!
That's all I needed to see.
That's it?
That is it.
Are you gonna vote go or what?
Yeah.
Devlin!
Oh yeah. He has no idea how much is left in this thing.
I said, where'd the chrome go?
It's in the trailer. Dude, it's the best vehicle to take for the track.
Above your bet?
Shut up, fly.
I think with even more power, the converter will be right where he wants it too.
We got to put it over mile per hour and get rid of torque. Converter seems decent.
Oh, that looks nice.
Converter seems decent.
It's gonna move. Wideband on the car. That's one other thing I'm not gonna look at. I gotta go back under them, but let me top off my bat. Okay.
I'm going to leave it on the slightly rich side.
I.e. the slower than you side?
No. I mean, if you look, you're making 6-7 pounds more boost than I am.
I know, I'm just fucking I want to ice it then. Would a V go in there?
Tire shred. Good job, guys. I'm telling you, I've been happy with Bill's actually.
But my car's never done that.
I hope the track prep's pretty good.